rolled it around my head and I whacked it. And that's how it started.
This morning I woke up and it had over 1 million views. And I started getting DMs from all these channels that post memes. And I'll post videos, it'll go viral. And just started getting into it. I'm a 2 handicap. People think I'm crazy. People think like something is wrong with me.
What's up, y'all? I'm Snappy Gilmore, and this is my hustle. My friends took me to the range, and I didn't know much about golf. Tried to teach me how to swing. I just kept on missing, and I held it with one hand. So I rolled it around my head, and I give it a whack, and it worked. First of all, the thing is you're holding it with one hand. I usually choke down on the club. It gives me more control. It's feeling like you're drawing an S, but backwards. I twist in over the top right here, and then I rotate my hips. When I get to this position, this is where it gets similar to the 2-hand swing, because I'm getting really shallow right here, and I'm using my hips. And when you rotate, it collapses your hand to feel like you're right here. And you see how my hands are like right here? It just squares the face perfectly. And when you shoot up with your hamstrings, it generates power to flip the club and just fire through and throwing the club out to the direction I want the ball to go to. I didn't think about it. It just felt natural. It felt comfortable. I was like, this feels good. And later on, I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. I think this came from all these things I did as a kid, and it worked out perfectly.
There's this local sport we all play back there in Nigeria. It's called baram. We cut a puck and we cut branches that look like hockey stick. And basically the game is you don't want the puck to lay down flat. You want it to keep it alive.
I started with a $40 driver that I bought from Golf Galaxy, and that driver is deceased right now. A friend of mine introduced me to like an iron. I love dogs, so I'm happy to get this one. Name him Snappy. I have 2 drivers, one-handed driver, 2-hand driver. It's slightly longer than this. My clubs are fitted for my one-hand swing, so they're about 2 inches shorter than regular length. Just way more comfortable in shots that are like 50 yards and lower. Just chipping one hand. I use the lap putter. I really enjoy it too. It does the DF3. It does a really amazing job on the greens. It gets frustrating when you have a 3-4 foot putt and you miss. That's really tough. There it is. I try to golf like twice a week at least. Sometimes I'm traveling, so kind of makes it tough. But I'm golfing when I'm traveling, even though it's not like a real round. But yeah, I try to play at least like twice a week. I had my tournament here too. We've had about 3 or 4 so far. We did the first one in Angeles National Golf Course. Kept on going, and we did one recently during the Waste Management Week, and it was a blast. It was successful. It was awesome. A lot of people were asking me like, hey, like when is the next one? When is this? So I was like, don't worry, we're gonna do more. We'll do more. So hey, stay tuned. We're coming. We got more for you guys. Me and the team, we've created a base for ourselves, working into our merch. As you can see, this is my polo. Got some hoodies, some tees you can wear. It's like everyday wear. And we're gonna bring the on-course stuff soon, so be on the lookout for that.
Dive into the business aspect of stuff. I wasn't really literate about like business like that. So now that I'm in it and I'm learning about it, it's pretty cool. From Manchester United, and then this one was from Golden State Warriors when I worked with them. I still need to get one NFL jersey up there to put a completion. There's some things that happen that you have to live and learn from it, I would say, because there's ups and downs in the business, and you just gotta learn how to adapt and make the best out of the next situation. Got me my little Lewis Hamilton. It's one of the best cars they've made. It was dominant. I love Formula 1. I have a sim that I race in my room. It's a PC system. I like Lewis Hamilton. He just moved to Ferrari. That's why I have the Ferrari setup. And even Formula 1 drivers said that it's really like, it's almost like you're in the game. Just getting to meet new people and learning more about people's stories. It's awesome. It gives me like a fuel too on my side, and
just building relationships with other people. It's been really good, honestly. I enjoy it.
I try like every evening, just come out and mess around with friends. Yeah, it helps me with keeping my feel. Feel is very important in golf. Like whenever I do it, the next time I'm on the course, I'm like, okay, this is what I need to do. And yeah. If you ever told me I'm gonna be playing golf, and you're crazy. My plan was to become a professional soccer player. I played semi-pro, I was looking to go pro, I was right at the edge. When I first started golf and I was still playing soccer, I was like, man, can I do both? I was like, yeah, probably I can. It's really interesting to see how much you can grow when you put in work, when you actually try. The hard work that I put towards soccer kind of just helped and pushed through towards golf, and it just made up for it. So I'm grateful for that. I'm a 2 handicap. People think I'm crazy. People think like something is wrong with me, but it's like, okay, I really had to put in the work for me to be able to get there, because there's times where I used to shoot 90s to 100, and I had to work my way down to where I'm shooting low 70s or high 70s, you know, consistently.
Golf is hard, I tell you that. And then all of a sudden something clicks, and then it pushes you to keep practicing. And when you get that feeling, it's like, it's the best thing in the world, because like you feel like you can play in the professional tour. It's a humbling sport, I'll tell you that.
My goal is to challenge myself to be in the plus handicaps. It's really difficult, but I think with hard work you can really accomplish it. So that's my goal, see if I can actually push through and get there. It all adds up in the game. I'm starting to learn that a lot. If you are weak at one aspect of the game, it will hurt you, especially when you're around the greens. If you can't make putts, like 2-putt and move on to the next hole, it will hurt you really bad in your score. So just learning that, and I'm working on that area.
I do have 2 gloves. When I'm swinging with 2 hands, I use my left hand, so I have to put a glove on my left hand. But when I'm swinging with the 1 hand, I use my right hand, so I have to put a glove on my right hand. So I have to keep switching back and forth. It's kind of funny sometimes on the course. People are like, why do you have 2 gloves on? And I'm like, oh, it's hard to explain if you don't know what it is. So.
And here we are, we're still growing every day.
Thanks for checking out my story. Like, share, and subscribe, and peace. See you later.